Hi, and welcome back to Life of Enchantment. It's widely understood that we store trauma, pain, suffering, upset, worry in our bodies. We store it particularly in our muscles, in our fascia, in lots of different areas. I'm going to talk today about wonderful ways of releasing this, a variety of ways. Talking therapy is amazing. It'll help you no end, so please seek that if you have access to it. Other ways of releasing, if you haven't got access, you can't financially afford it, is talking to friends, but people who just listen. You can write it down. You can talk aloud. But there are other ways when you want to release it from your body where physical activity and movement are imperative. And this is to use as well as anything else that you're doing. Like I said, if you're having talking therapy or you're writing things down and you're working through things that way, please include some physical movement as well, because it will really help you. So you are thinking of things like dance, yoga, Pilates, spending time in nature, drumming, chanting, meditations, any kind of racquetballs, swimming, all of these kinds of physical things. But you can also do specific dance movements for different areas. You can have massage, you can self-massage if you can't afford it. A really good thing to think about is where you are holding any trauma. Some people will hold it a lot around here and they're having very tight chests. And you can think of, okay, how can I release that? So you're going to think of stretching backwards, because if you're tight, you're probably holding it in. So you want to stretch outwards and backwards, open that area out. You can do self-massage in that area. You've got very small muscles in between the intercostal muscles in between the rib cage, and it can feel really painful, really uncomfortable if those are tight. Remember to breathe from your tummy, because that can pull and tighten these as well. If you're breathing from up here, overstretch them. If you're holding it in your shoulders, what ways can you loosen it off? If you have problems with your legs and your feet, this can be problems in moving forward. So how can you release that? How can you move those blocks? Do hot baths. Like I said, dancing. Dancing is something I find really freeing. It's a good form of exercise. It's fun. It uplifts you. Singing is brilliant because it gets that voice out. If you have problems speaking your truth, you can have lots of issues around your neck, throat area, feeling of tightness, like problems swallowing, all these kind of things. Obviously, my disclaimer is get yourself medically checked before you try any of these things. What you want to be thinking of is focusing on your body. Where are you storing these things? Where are you feeling anxious, upset, worried, tight, painful, and looking at ways to release that area, strengthen that area, and have more of a connection with it. So for example, below your rib cage is solar plexus chakra. It's your emotion center as well as your heart. So are you feeling like yucky there? Are you having digestive issues? Are you feeding yourself properly? So now you want to be looking at when you do certain movements, yoga, Pilates, humming, can you take that into that and then bring it out to release it? Breath work is brilliant. So you take your breath into whatever area and release it. You can also do a meditation where you, or conscious thinking if you'd rather call it that, where you focus on an area that you know has had trauma or feeling the trauma, pain, worry, anxiety. You focus on it and you go in and you focus just on that area and you ask it, what do you need? What do I need? And you'll be surprised if you do it quietly. You'll be so surprised that you will actually get an answer. Often you'll have things like more love, self-love, certain type of movement. Going into nature is remarkably healing. It has been known for, I don't know, our great ancestors just knew this naturally. And what the trees, I know I talk about this a lot, but the ocean, the trees, the rivers, the earth, the aromatherapy oils, the wind, the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, all of it are so absolutely healing to the mind, body, spirit and energy. once you start it, if you don't already have that love to be out there, once you start then, you start doing lots of walking, you start sitting and enjoying and noticing, it will become part of what you do, and you will just feel, it'll really start to soothe your soul. You've just got to give all these things a chance, and it'll enhance your life. If you like running and jogging, great. If you like playing physical sports, brilliant. If you like walking, it's amazing. If you like to dance around your house or go to dance classes, fantastic. If you like doing the dancing and chanting and singing, focus on different areas that are holding and storing trauma. Once you've found those areas, you can put your hands or just place your consciousness in whatever area as you're doing your movement, your dance, your singing, chanting, your humming, your meditation, and you can begin to release. You'll begin to move with it if you allow this to happen. So trauma that is stored, trauma, upset, anger, worry, hurt, pain that is stored in the body, and does need a physical movement, physically release it. If you have been very tense and your neck is all like sore, you will have to do something to physically release it. You can maybe yoga and Pilates and stretches, and sometimes you'll need to massage it, get a massage or massage it yourself. These things will show you and prove to you how much that physical movement, shifting things, getting rid of stuff. If you're cleaning your house, you hoover stuff away, you physically clean. That's actually another good one for movement, actually, is cleaning, because you not only get a nice good clean place and feel better for it, but you're really using your body. If you properly clean your shower and your bathroom and everything, it's quite hard work. And if you clean your floors and things, and if you've got some garden space and you go and physically get on your hands and knees and do stuff, oh my god, the benefits are physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of it, and you are releasing stuff. So like I said, as a little recap, when you do a physical movement, whether you are not consciously focusing on your trauma or your issues, or whether you are, moving your body and your mind is imperative to your healing journey. And remember, traumas, worries, anxiety, all these things, you can have massive ones and little ones. It's all relative to you. Squashing them might help for a while. I've been an expert at that over the years, but they always come back up one way or another, for you to at least acknowledge it and say, yeah, that hurt me, or that was unfair, or whatever it is, and now I want to let that go. And part of that, like I've said a few times down this video, is getting it out, so talking therapy. If you're talking to a friend, not a therapist, just be very aware if you're then taking on their anger or how they feel about the situation, because people do, they care for you, they'll put their 2 pence in. Also making sure that you aren't adding to it, that you're feeling it, being able to kind of work through it and then let it go. Writing letters to yourself or whoever, and just getting it out of whatever it is that you need to say about anything is really, really useful. So that is another one that I just would not overlook. Even if you're having therapy, it's really, really useful. Journaling, all those kind of things. Make sure that in anything that you're doing day to day, whether you have got major traumas or not, or little worries or whatever it is, or just you've had a busy time and day, get some movement in there. Shift your body, work your body, move it. Like I said, dance, sing, chant, flow, exercise, whatever it is that you need to do to just get that movement in there. I hope this has been helpful. All my love, Ella. Bye.